Howdy. We are going to talk about something that didn't amount to anything in the end. Very strange. It's very strange. I would have figured like the Siege of Deathmire was gonna be the next like Fall of Cadia or whatever, except for just for a hive city. Nothing crazy. Well, I'm gonna say nothing crazy important. It's not a whole planet or anything, but it felt like a way for them to like actually try to care about games that happen. And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. You know how it ends, but we'll talk about it. It also was a quick, easy way for them to throw quote unquote new kits. As of late, there hasn't been anything crazy new. Obviously, the bikers, but those have been a push fit kit since 9th edition starter box. Ow! I just hit my finger. I'm gonna keep that in. They did some storytelling and stuff, and week 1 went to the Space Marines, which wasn't a surprise at all. There's way more Space Marine players than there are Orc players. Let's go on to week 2. Week 2, again, Space Marines won, and we unveiled yet another Ultramarine character. Yay! And he was friends with Mania Skalgar. Who fucking cares? Especially if you're a Xenos lover or anything other than Space Marines at this point. You're like, this doesn't affect me at all. Why does this matter? Like I said, a secondary victory for Space Marines. So that's week 3 or week 2, right? That's 2 victories for Space Marines. Week 3, I forgot to scroll up to the very top. Week 3, it's over. So out of 3 weeks, Space Marines won twice, and the Orcs won the 3rd week. Last I checked, best 2 out of 3 means Space Marines won. And then they realized it was a draw because they don't want to make up any story or anything because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. What was the point? What was the point of this if you were just going to have it be a draw? What did it matter? What did it matter at all? What did the... Oh my god. I'm very frustrated. What was the point of doing this if it didn't matter in the end? Truly, if it had no consequences whatsoever, why bother with it? Well, all you could do, you could just throw out the new shit. That's all you gotta do is just be like, oh, new Orcs, new Space Marines, there you go. New Space Marine character that no one fucking wants. There you go. That's all you had to do. You could have just did that, people would have been happy. But no, you did the stupid fucking Siege of Deathmire, and it ended nothing. It ended in no storytelling whatsoever. It was entirely not important at all if you competed or not. Your decisions didn't fucking matter because they had no idea what the fuck they were doing with it, and it was going to end in a draw anyways. It's just like, well, at that point, why do it? Why waste the time and resources on it and do it? Because, yeah, the boys' kit have needed to be upgraded, but we didn't need fucking Ultramarine number 58. And especially for him to be a fucking Vitrix Honor Guard. Who the fuck cares, bro? Give us something actually cool. You either go generic Marine and paint him as an Ultramarine and make him a character, or you go with a character for the Orcs, because that would be the only thing that makes sense. And I'll tell you one thing, I'd rather see an Orc character here, and I'm a Space Marine fan, although my Space Marines are Death Watch, so we get treated like we're Orcs, basically. Anyways, but I just don't see the whole point of this. It led to nothing, and that's what a lot of GW's like storytelling has been lately. It's been, oh, it doesn't matter in the end. So what's the point of submitting results to this? Not only that, but you had to be at a Games Workshop store or certain other stores in order to play a game and submit your progress to this. You're making it so people outside of GW land can't participate, and when they do participate, it doesn't fucking matter because you can't tell a story properly. You can't. You just can't. It's sad. It's sad. Myself, has come up with the storyline invasion idea. Now, mind you, it didn't work out, but that was due to I had nobody to play against. Hopefully, the next time we do it, and hint, nudge, nudge, we will have people participating as commanders for said, like, for said groups. I might want to bring back the Siege of Ingle Prime again. The series. It was originally a series we were going to do. But anyways, that's besides the point. I have better storytelling. I had even done really stupid, like, little animation things, and I can't do animations, in order to do said storytelling and voice acting. Terrible at that, too. Give me some slack. Does it sound like I can voice act? Absolutely. I can do Louis Armstrong and RFK Jr. That's it. The two voice acting I can do. But other than that, though, what was the point of this, GW? You did nothing except for show off new kits. And no matter what you were going to do, you were going to show them off anyways. Tell me what you thought about this whole Deathmire thing. Yeah, they tried to tell a story. It doesn't fucking matter in the end. Tell me your thoughts about it in below. Thanks to all the channel members. I would throw up artwork, but we're out of artwork. So you'll need to come up with more artwork for the end screen, whoever watches, and everyone in the Discord. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye.